welcome back to my Vanity Insanity. It is so nice to have you back here, and today is going to be a little bit special video because I want to fulfill a couple of requests that I've had. And so the first one is to test out a couple of different products from BGT Cosmetics. So this is what you've probably seen on my Instagram. I took lots of pictures for them to help them promote. They reached out to me, so this video is sponsored by BGT Cosmetics, even though we're going to kind of throw in a couple other things too. But they sent me their one of their eyeshadow palettes and also a couple of lippies to try. I'll show you the colors. So pretty. And I will say, from the swatches that I did on my Instagram, these lippies are going to last you all day. They are very long lasting. So this is what the outside looks like. And they sent me a nude, a pink, and a red. And then here's what those look like. And if you can see in the pink and the red especially, there is some little shimmer flakes inside. There are some little, grammar, some little shimmer flecks in those colors, and they are really, really pretty, and they are long lasting for sure. And so the first thing that we're going to do is jump right into the first sponsored part of the video and try out the BGT Cosmetics goodies. BGT Cosmetics reached out to me to review a couple of their products, and ooh, they are amazing. And I'm sure you saw I spent a lot of time on my Instagram promoting this because I really do believe in it. Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of sponsored videos, as you know. I usually just kind of, review what I've used and tell you if it's worth buying. But I was really appreciated BGT Cosmetics for reaching out to me to ask me to do this. So I appreciate their faith in me. It really means a lot. But you know, and they do too, because they said, be honest, tell us every little thing about it. And so I will. But I honestly, I really couldn't find that much wrong with these. These eyeshadows are absolutely beautiful. Like I said, if you saw my Instagram pictures, they swatched so nicely. And I mean, people were like, my gosh, where is that? Where can I get it? That pigment is awesome. And it is. So like I said, I didn't put it in 50 times or anything like that. I just, whenever I swatch, I do like maybe just a couple of swipes. And sometimes you have eyeshadow palettes that have that little film on top or that little layer. These don't even have that. I went probably twice around to get that pigment, and they're really, really nice. So here is the inside of the palette. And as you see, it's just perfect for fall. It's just trying to be fall here in Texas. It just cannot help itself but to be hot and humid, but it's finally going down to about 85 instead of 90, so we're getting there. Fall, I see you trying to get here. But anyway, so these are some really pretty colors for fall or anytime. As you can see from these, they have really, really nice transition shades. The balance of these palettes are what is amazing to me, and they're just perfect. What I look for in a palette is, of course, I always tell you, like, what makes a good palette? What makes a palette good or better than somebody else's? And to me, first of all, it has to be your own criteria. What are you looking for? Do you want a palette full of shimmers because you don't have a lot of shimmers, you have mostly mattes? Or do you want a palette that just does all the looks for you so you don't have to think about it? So really the criteria for that is whatever you want it to be. So that's kind of the trouble with some of these videos saying you need to get this. Well, maybe that's not what, what's right for you or what's the best fit for you. So what I look for, here's my criteria in a palette, is that it kind of includes everything so that I don't have to reach for 2 or 3 or 4 palettes just to get one look. And this one is going to be a lot of completed looks by itself. As you see, you've got some highlight shades, you've got lots of transition shades, you've got some shimmers, you've got some mattes, and you've got kind of a lighter, more natural look. If you want to do that, you've got a, like, I'm going out and having some margaritas kind of look over here. And then, you've just got some really pretty things to play with as well. So I really like this. I'm kind of a cool tone kind of leaning person anyway, but I do like golds and warm tones as well. But I just find myself reaching for this ever since I got it because it just has all the completed looks right here in this one palette, and I really appreciate that. So like I said, the palette is just pretty. I'm just going to do one look today just to kind of demonstrate how they work. But if you want to put an eyelid primer on or an eyeshadow primer on, this is the time that you would do that. But instead of doing that, what I do is I find, this is another reason this is a good palette, because it has this shade right here, and this is just a kind of an eyelid colored shade, if that's a thing. And I just swirl around there, and then I go in with my mirror and I cover my eyelid with it. So I also want to thank those of you who joined me on my Instagram live last night that I did. We went through and I unboxed a haul that I did, and we also went over some of the things that I am putting in my 8,000 follower giveaway. Ooh, just saying that is just crazy. So thank you so much I'm almost to 8,000 followers on Instagram. I'm so excited about that. I love my followers so much, and they give back to me in all different ways, just commenting and being supportive, and I just love them. But I think that I've done this like 2 or 3 times now, and I think they like jumping on and helping me pick out what's going to go in the giveaway, because then they go, hey, I helped pick that out. So that was my idea. You can thank me. And you can't, because they're awesome. And so they sat on the floor with me in my box for giveaway stuff and helped me pick out what's going to go in the 8K giveaway. So follow me on Instagram. It is going to be right here or here, wherever I can put it. It is VanityInsanityWithB, and follow me over on Instagram. And as soon as I hit that 8K, that giveaway is going to kick right in. So I will let you know when that's going to happen. So anyway, I've got the base coat on my lids, and you see how it just stays right there. There is not any, you know, it's not all over my face, and I don't feel like I need to go reach one of those, you know, eyeshadow shields to put under there. I feel like I haven't done that with this palette at all. It just sticks right where I put it. So it's giving me really nice coverage. I like that as a base color. I am then going to go into, let's see, what should we do today? Would you like to do, let's do kind of a pink moving into a gray, and we'll do kind of a smoky kind of a thing. How about that? So we will reach into the kind of darker pink right there. And here's a tip: if you have hooded eyes like I do, then you want to look not straight ahead, because you can't really get your brusher in there. So I like to lean back and put the mirror down here so that I can look down and see in my crease where it's going. Tiny, this is my favorite inner corner brush. This is the Zoeva 238. I think it's the Luxe Precise shader. Look how tiny it is. Perfect for a tiny inner corner job there. And I'm gonna take the white shimmer, that one right there, and we are going to push that from the inner corner into the rest. The blue silver, and that keeps my inner part of my eye nice and bright. You see the difference between both my eyes right there? You've got this nice bright inner corner here, and here it just looks kind of dull. So we're going to continue on with that till I get it how I like it. I'm telling you, every time I go in here, I have a different look because the shadows are so versatile. And I just love this palette. I'm so glad they reached out to me to send me one because I really wanted to try them. And now I'm so hooked. I probably would have done it whether they asked me to or not. Because, shh, don't tell them that. Just kidding. But I would have done it anyway. This is such a pretty palette. And it's just one of my ones I reach for every single day because it has everything you need in it. So pretty. All right, so this is the finished product, and hopefully you can see. So it's really hard to see on the camera sometimes. And if you wanted to brighten up the inner corner just a little bit more, you could do that. But I really like it, and I forgot one thing. We are going to reach into that first white color that's not shimmery, and then just highlight the brow bone just a tiny bit. And that white is not as bright as it looks in the pan. It's very subtle, so you can put it right there and not have this shimmery highlight right there. So that is going to finish that up. And oh, this palette is so pretty. It just looks, I mean, they just work so well together. They blend really well. The colors are so pretty. And so I am going to pop on some mascara and I'll be right back. So I put some mascara on, and for those of you that were wondering what kind of mascara I'm using, I am still using the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. So I wanted to move on to the lip portion of the review, and so I think for this look, since it's got a lot of browns and charcoals in it, we're gonna try out the nude, and I'm not sure what color it is. It's on their website, but I also love the message on these that says BGT Cosmetics, be bold, you're already beautiful. I just love the message on it and the positivity with it. So I'm going to put a liner on. I always put a liner on. And for this one, I am going to use the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeliner. And look how long it is. And all you have to do is just sharpen it way down. That's why I like it, because it doesn't move. First of all, it's a really good eyeliner, but also it's so long it takes you forever to sharpen it way down. So I love these. This is my second one, and the other one lasted me well over a year, I'm sure. And the color is Brandy Wine. So I always like for my lip liner to be just a tiny bit darker than what I'm wearing on my lips. So we're just gonna line them real quick. Okay, so there's my lined lips. And it is time to go in with this nude color right here. It looks kind of a little brown, so we will see. But oh, the wand looks really nice. I like when they're flat like that because you have a lot of kind of leeway to put it where you want it instead of the wand kind of telling you where to put it. It's got that, you know, the point or things on it, and I like when they're flat like this. So let's see how we do. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely on the brown side of nude. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be, though. I will say it goes on a little dry, so I would definitely put maybe more on the brush than I did. I don't know if I put enough on there, but okay, so I'm going to put on just a little bit more on there just in case. And it dries pretty quickly. There we go. And I think what's happening is, it's weird. It feels like there's nothing on the brush, but when you push, there's still more in there. So this is interesting. And then I just like to blend it with the liner to make sure the liner doesn't just stick out. And it's pretty sticky. That was fun. I'm gonna do it again. And I do know from swatching them that the sticky does go away. Oh, it's really sticky. So this is a little bit darker nude than I would normally go with, but it's pretty. All right, so here is just the, if you've noticed, I also don't have blush on. I'm gonna try a brand new brush blush. I'm going to try a brand new blush on my face in just a second, as well as a highlighter that someone requested from me. But this is the BGT Cosmetics portion of this. And so here is the finished eye look, and here is the brownish nude matte lip color. And as I've been talking, the stickiness has died down a little bit, but it is very dry. And so that's pretty much what you can expect from a liquid lipstick anyway, is that it's supposed to be dry and so that you don't even notice you're wearing it. And it feels like it's gonna probably last me all day long. I'm gonna lick it. My lick test. And it's not going anywhere. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look. That's pretty amazing. It is not coming off. So I go kiss my husband in a second and see if it really works. He does what's called the t-shirt test, where if I kiss him and I promise like, oh no, it's a liquid lipstick, it shouldn't come off. He goes, oh really? And he takes his t-shirt and goes like this and wipes it. And if some comes off, then it wasn't really a smudge proof lipstick. So this is really nice. It's sitting really well. It's very comfortable now that it's been just a couple of minutes. So give it a second. Sometimes I think when people just put it on, they go, oh, this is dry, this is sticky, it's not good. But wait a second, because now I can't even feel I have anything on. I mean, the sticky is gone. It feels great. It's very comfortable. I mean, I'm looking at it, it's not going anywhere. Wow. So I'm impressed, very impressed. Thanks so much again to BGT Cosmetics. I really appreciate you giving me this opportunity to try your amazing products. I hope that you will go and try them. They have a discount code for just my followers. I'm going to link it down below if you want to try these. Again, the other colors are a little bright for me, and especially because we kind of did a fall look here, but these are the other two colors that are absolutely beautiful, and they have this really pretty shimmer inside. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but if you are much braver than me as far as bright colors go, especially if you want them to last, these would be excellent. So if you're going out Halloween night, you're going to a party, you can eat and drink and have ice cream, whatever, you're gonna bob for apples. And these are probably not going to go anywhere because it is just lasting, and I can't even feel I have anything on my lips. So good job. Really appreciate you, BGT Cosmetics. Thank you so much. You did an excellent job on these products, and I can't wait to see what you have in the future. Thanks so much. Woo. All right, so for the second part of this video, I wanted to try a new blush for me, and this is a pretty big size, full size blush that I got in I'm going to correct myself after I say this, but I want to say I got it in my glossy box. I get like 6 or 7 makeup subscription boxes each month, and so I forget sometimes which one it is, but if it's not that, I will correct it. But this is Studio Makeup. From Studio Makeup. It says Studio Makeup, Studio Makeup, Studio Makeup. And then it is a loose blush, and I will say it is kind of on the messy side, so be careful. Have something under it, so like a paper towel or something when you open it to try to get the sticker off, to get the product to come out, because it went all over me. So I would definitely say to be careful. I am going to try this blush because I have never tried a loose blush before. Isn't that funny? So I do have a little bit of bronzer on, so I can't go without bronzer. All right, so to try this, I am just going to take a MORPHE Y5 from the Gold Collection, or Gilded Collection, I think it's called. And you see how much there is that even comes out just because I pulled the sticker off. So I'm just going to go in with a pretty light hand. Whoop. Oh. And just get that. That's probably a lot. So let's see how it goes. Just on the apples here. Oh. It goes right on, so use a light hand and blend it. And I never worry when I put too much blush on, because you can always just correct that with some powder right over the top and it blends super well, so I'm never that worried, but it shocked me a little bit when it first went on there. But it is really pretty. I've never tried a loose blush before, and it's really super blendable. I love this color. It goes right with our look that we put together from our BGT Cosmetics review. I like it. This was a win for sure. So I will link that down below if you don't get that subscription box, so that you could go and check it out yourself, because it's really cool. It really does blend really well. For the second part of this review, this is a viewer's request that I like to do for you guys if you want me to review something. I like for you guys to request for me to review things down in the chat box, comment box below. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to review, because you know I got you. I'm gonna be very honest with you, especially how it looks on, you know, the older faces. Sometimes we're not just, you know, young things. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty. This is their KILLAWATT highlighter that they came out with, and this one is lightning dust and fire crystal, and the reason there's two is because they come like this, and they have, I guess, what we were calling a subtle highlight and a kind of a more blinding highlight. So I'm going to try the subtle one on one cheek and the blinding one on another cheek so you can see the difference. But there was someone who requested this for me. I'm sorry, I can't think of the handle right now, but I will definitely give you credit down below for requesting that I do this. And so I'm super fair, so that's why I got these colors. The one immediate complaint I have, and this is for all makeup, so this is really hard to open for me with my nails. I feel like I'm going to break my nail on it every time I try to open it, so I have to get something. I try never to close it all the way because it's really hard for me to open. So but if it does close, I have to go in with like some eyebrow scissors or something and really wedge it in there and open it. So that's my one complaint I have with this right off the bat, off the packaging. But let's go in and let's try these colors over our blush we did and our beautiful eyeshadow palette look that we did. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe M310 fan brush. That's what it looks like right there. And we are going to go in with the, which one is this? This is lightning dust. This one right here. So I'm just going to grab that, and it does fall out, so make sure that you're not over like some black pants like I am. All right, so let's see. And when I highlight, all I highlight is just the top of my cheekbone. I don't go down into this area because this is where I have pore issues. And so since I have more texture down this area, I try to keep the highlight back away from there. So it's pretty. I like it. It's really subtle, but I can see that you can build it up. So that part of the highlight is really, really pretty. So on the other side, let's go in. Hi, doggy. My doggy just walked in. Let's go in with the Crystal Fire. That is kind of the more shimmery side right here. And so let's try and see what that one looks like on this cheek. Woo! And that is no joke. That is a blinder right there. So you can totally see the difference. Ooh, my goodness. They are really, really pretty. They blend with my skin tone really, really nicely. And sometimes you can also go and take a little bit from both of them, and I like to kind of just go over my nose just a little. All right, so this was a very, very successful video. I'm very excited about everything. But anyway, so I had a great time doing this for you today. I hope that some of these products will work out for you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like down there below somewhere, and please subscribe to my channel so that I know that you visited, and give me a cool comment down below and let me know if there's anything that you'd like for me to review, if there's a suggestion or feedback that you'd like to give me about any old thing. If you just want to tell me how your life is going, I would like to read that as well. So thanks so much for joining me and my Vanity Insanity, and I hope to see you on the next video. See you next time. Bye-bye.